Well, hello again, everybody. Well, today, I know I say this frequently, but today we're driving something, really extra special. This is the 2021 BMW M5 Competition Edition. It has a base price of $103,500 and a as tested price of $136,045, which is not cheap, but man, what a car do you get? I'll go over some of the options and what you get. The competition package is $7,600. You get the M Sport exhaust, the 20-inch MY spoke forged bicolor wheels, individual shadow line lights, M seat belts, extended shadow line trim, and the competition package. It is black full merino leather with mid-range beige Alcantara cloth, and I'm going to murder the name, but the color is Montigny red metallic. It has the BMW driver assist package, which is phenomenal. I drove another car a few days ago, Brand X, a Japanese car. The tech was really not very good. This is as good as that was not. It also has the executive package, has the soft close automatic doors, power rear sunshades, front ventilated seats, front and rear heated seats, front massaging seats, the driver recorder, active park distance control, rear view camera, on and on and on and on. One of the options that it has that is very pricey, and ordinarily I would probably say it's a lot of money for probably not a lot of stuff, but the M carbon ceramic brakes for $8,500. The brakes on this thing are otherworldly. They are just absolutely phenomenal. Lots and lots of other great features and options on it, including the Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround system. The performance. Ready for this? This is supercar territory, not super sedan territory, but supercar territory. 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. 124 miles per hour, comes up in a phenomenal 10.8 seconds. It is speed limited to 190 miles an hour, and this is all with a heft of 4,262 pounds. So this is not a small car, folks. It's powered by 4.4 liter twin turbo V8 of 617 horsepower with an 8-speed automatic. The MPG is 15 in the city and 21 on the highway, which I got to tell you, I read some other reviews by some other folks, and they were talking about the gas mileage wasn't that great. I actually think it's not bad at all. I mean, this is the territory of my V6 Durango, and this is an incredible performance car. The controls are all easy to use. The infotainment system, the touchpad, if you will, is not as well integrated as some of the other ones that I've seen, particularly the Mercedes, which is very well integrated into the dash. I do like the dial control, the joystick, as opposed to the touchpad on the Mercedes. Now, this is just normal mode. The interesting thing is you have the M1 and M2 controls on the steering wheel. All you have to do to dial up the performance is select M2. The suspension tightens up, the exhaust opens up. I'm assuming that it gives some different programming to the computer. And of course, there is a truck in front of us. It never fails when I'm trying to test the car. The performance really has to be experienced to be believed. I mean, this is an expensive car, and only a handful of people are ever going to own one. That's kind of the point. The styling is not stand out in the crowd stuff. I mean, there's a lot of subtle touches and things like that that make it very attractive, but it's not something that you're going to pull in a parking lot and it's going to draw a crowd. Most people are not going to know what it is, and I think that's kind of the point. We're going to do this. See, that's just incredible. Yesterday I drove this thing to Galveston to do some photos, and a gentleman came up next to me in a late model CL1 Camaro. I'm assuming he's like a doctor or a lawyer. He sort of had that look, and he definitely knew what this thing was. We extended, we exchanged thumbs up and things like that. One other time I pulled into a store, and there was a young teenage boy that was absolutely fascinated with this thing, but for the most part it was somewhat invisible. And I mean, in a super high performance car, maybe that's not such a bad thing. If you're driving a McLaren or something like that, everybody's going to know you're driving a McLaren. But in this thing, it just kind of blends in with the background. And is that such a horrible thing? This is an executive transport. It is an extremely comfortable car. It's a very large sedan. It has the massaging seats. I got to tell you, the air conditioning system in this car is absolutely one of the best that I have ever used in any car ever. I don't know what BMW's secret was, but this thing will absolutely throw sub-zero air at you, it seems like. I mean, it's just incredible. It has rear air conditioning controls and plug-ins for your smartphone in the back and everything too. It has the rear sunshades. I mean, it just has all the right stuff. If you want an executive transport and you're into performance cars, this is it. Or suppose that you want a McLaren or a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something like that, but you don't want to stand out in the way that those cars do. Well, this is the car for you, folks. I mean, listen to this. Now, there are other large sedans with large, ultra-high horsepower V8s. We've tested some of those cars, and they certainly are wonderful in their own way, and they do a lot of things well, but this car kind of does everything well. And by that I mean the handling is otherworldly, the braking is unbelievable, the performance, the acceleration, but also the comfort level. I mean, the cooled seats are on my back right now. It's almost 100 degrees outside here in Richards, Texas. And I mean, this thing, I could drive this thing all day long cross country. You can set the cruise control at you know, at the legal speeds and cruise around and no problems whatsoever. But gee, if you wanted to cruise at 120 miles an hour all day long, I think you would almost be happier doing that. As I said, it ain't cheap, folks, but that's kind of the point. You don't want everyone to have one. Listen to it downshift and the exhaust burble and everything. So there you have it. This is the BMW M5 Competition Edition. Just an incredible, incredible automobile. Just phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it. I wish I could afford one, because believe me, it would be at the top of my list of cars that I would like to own. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and listening. If you don't already know, you can find our main website at garageDLX.com. Our online radio station is garageDLX.fm. We're at Facebook.com/GarageDLX and on Instagram at GarageDLX. Well, folks, thanks for riding along again today and indulging me to share this with you. I hope you enjoy our little ride-alongs. I certainly enjoy sharing them with you. We'll be back again in the near future with something different. I have a trip out of state planned with a very special four-wheel drive truck coming up, and we have some pretty cool stuff planned with that. So hopefully you'll be back and tune in for that. So again, thanks for joining us today, and I'll be back with you again very, very soon.